Hey guys, it's me, Jeffrey again. So today I wanted to talk about really something that I found very interesting and really that would bring everything full circle and really confirm that the Snyder Cut was initially supposed to come this year, and that really had to do with the fact that I recently found out that the that Zack was supposed to be at San Diego Comic Con this year before it was canceled with the whole virus thing, and what was and really what and really how I can put more evidence to that. Like people would, like I know people would say, "Oh, Zach was going to be at San Diego Comic Con because of the whole thing with Army of the Dead. Like that was supposed to be that's supposed to be the trailer for it, but really no, because Army of the Dead is supposed to be a Zack Snyder original film, and even though the and Army of the Dead is really a novel and not a comic book, so really that scratches it off the list of happening for a while. For that scratches Army of the Dead off the list for Zach to be at San Diego Comic Con. But really there was also but really, like, if you think about it, it also makes sense in a way for what for those who watched my two videos on me following the Ben Affleck interview about the way back with Ben Affleck. He like there was something that surfaced on that with a clip of him saying that he does have another that he does have another Warner Brothers movie coming out in 2020, but he said but the studio, aka WB, won't tell him what it is. So like even so really, like, if you think about it like that, it's like, and really, if you think about it like that, like how can Ben be in a movie that in another movie that's coming out in 2020, even though he doesn't know what that is yet, unless it was the Snyder cut. So what so really, and really what really takes it home is really, I for those of you who actually watched those videos I made about Ben Affleck's interview, he there were two parts, and on the second part it was it was there was like this weird cut at the end of at the supposed end of the article, at the end of the video, and it really seemed like a weird edit. Like, I'll leave the links in the video description down below, but yeah, like, it was just like this really weird cut that was supposedly left out in there, and really so really, like, the only people who heard Ben say that was really the people who saw the interview live, So yeah, and really, like, if you think about it, there was something that James Gunn said regarding the San Diego Comic-Con cancellation, and he said that really, he basically said that the movie studios will have to go in hard for the summer announcements on their own with the San Diego Comic Con cancellations. And so really, if you think about it, like like if you really think about it, if the Snyder Cut was going to be announced at San Diego Comic Con, like that really would have killed everyone, all of the other studios' big plans for San Diego Comic Con, because I'm gonna be honest, they would have left. Like, everyone would have probably left after the DC panel, and everyone else wouldn't have had anyone be excited for their stuff. So yeah. And really, like, it's just, and really, like, with how and really what that confirms for it to be, like, let's say if Zack was there to announce the Snyder Cut at San Diego Comic Con, like, that really does confirm that Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to be in theaters. So yeah, and it's just really insane to think about, like, how San Diego Comic Con would have gone after the DC panel if that is the case. Because, like I said, Zack was supposed to be at San Diego Comic Con, and Army of the Dead is not a comic. And Zack's Army of the Dead is its own original thing. So yeah, like, it can only end with Ben saying that he had another movie coming out at 2020 with the interview at CBS. That really does ask the question, really, like, what was that movie that WB wouldn't tell him about? So yeah, like, that really does get the mind thinking a little bit. So yeah, that's the video. If the camera angle is weirding you out, that's because for some reason my laptop isn't working, and so really I'm recording this on my phone. So yeah, like, really, I do think that Zack Snyder's Justice League was supposed to be announced at San Diego Comic Con this year, and it was supposed to be, and it's going to be in theaters. So yeah, and so yeah, and also with regards to Kevin Smith, he once again went on. For those who don't know, he went on to say that he was on an interview with Comic Book News on Instagram Live, and he was just really on board with the Snyder Cut. And he said, and there was something interesting that he said, really, where he said that he would be reading. He mentioned the comics he would read as teens, and he would say like, why don't they make comic book movies like those days where they were dark and deep? So yeah, like really, that's kind of, so really I found that pretty ironic because like nowadays, like it's pretty much a fact really that most people make comic book movies the way for kid friendly because really they're superheroes. So they're supposed to be bright and all that, but really like they're like, but in reality, like they were made to be deep and complex. And Kevin Smith actually said that Zack made this very operatic story where we had a 5-film arc that was supposed to go down, and really that arc is incomplete. And he really does, and he said that he would love to see Zack Snyder's Justice League. So yeah, like that's so really like Kevin Smith is speaking facts on that, and yeah. So yeah, like once again to reiterate, Zack Snyder was supposed to be at San Diego Comic-Con for this year. I believe that was supposed to be the announcement of the Snyder Cut, and that would have also confirmed it to be in theaters. So yeah, guys, that's the video, and I'll see you in the next one.